Hey everyone, John here from TestPrepInsight.com, and today I'm going to be doing a really important video. I'm going to be running down our list of the best language learning apps. We've purchased, used, and reviewed close to 20 different language programs at this point, and today I'm going to tell you what the top 5 are based on the grades that we've given out and who each might be best for. And by the way, since I'll just be covering the major highlights today, if you want some more detail at any point during this video, we also have a full written guide over on our website that has way more information. The easiest way to find that is probably just to Google Test Prep Insight Best Language Apps. That's the quickest way to find it. Okay, since I'm not a big fan of countdown videos, I want to get straight to our pick for the best overall language learning app on the market. And for us, that's Rocket Languages. When you stack up all of these different language apps side by side, Rocket Languages is the clear winner. In terms of lesson design and comprehensiveness, they just have the most well-rounded program from top to bottom. And there's 4 key highlights that I want to cover to help explain this. The first is Rocket's use of interactive audio lessons, where you listen to, participate, and converse with fluent speakers in the context of simulated conversations. In my opinion, this mock dialogue is extremely effective for improving both your listening comprehension and your verbal skills. No other app, apart from maybe Pimsleur, who I'll touch on here in a second, comes this close to simulating real-world conversations. These audio exercises are the backbone of each Rocket lesson, and I love their framework. I like how rather than focusing on short, repetitive drills that don't necessarily boost your conversational skills, Rocket focuses on the most important aspect of language learning, actually listening and speaking. So that's the clear #1 highlight in my opinion. Then, number 2, I like that Rocket follows each audio lesson with a diverse set of practice drills to really reinforce the material presented in the audio portion of the lesson. These drills give you an opportunity to practice and interact with the new words and phrases you just learned in the lesson from different perspectives, which really increases material retention. Then, the third aspect of the Rocket program that I want to highlight is their speech recognition technology. So as you complete the audio lessons in various reinforcement drills, you're regularly prompted to participate yourself by speaking, and when you do, Rocket's software, which also happens to leverage Google's Web Speech API, is there to record your voice and grade your pronunciation on a scale from 1 to 100. Not only is this tool super easy to use, but it's also pretty accurate. Honestly, I think it's the most impressive speech tech that I've tested so far. So overall, I have to hand it to Rocket. The immediate feedback that they provide you after each verbal practice exercise is top-notch. And lastly, highlight number 4. I like that Rocket emphasizes grammar content and cultural insights within its coursework. Both the core audio lessons and their supplemental language and culture lessons are full of helpful explanations and tidbits to help you better understand all of the different grammar rules and principles for your target language. So those are the 4 big highlights. Honestly, there aren't many negatives our team could find with Rocket Languages. They score high pretty much across the board. I guess if you really wanted to nitpick, the lessons are somewhat lengthy to complete. You're looking at about a full hour or so per lesson, but otherwise it's really just the price point with Rocket. They only sell lifetime plans and they are a bit pricier than other options on the market. But what I will say here though is that those prices on their website are a little misleading, and that's because Rocket is almost always running some sort of deal or special promotion. In fact, I'll actually do my best to keep the description below the screen updated with the most current discount and promo codes that I can find floating around out there, so make sure to check out that text below the video screen. Usually you can save yourself at least 50% with Rocket, if not more, to make it more competitively priced. You should not have to pay full price with them. Alright, so that's our pick for best overall language learning app. Next, for our top budget app or value pick or what have you, we have Babbel. Now, I know some people are partial to Duolingo for this more affordable tier of language programs, but after testing both, we like Babbel better, and by a pretty good margin. Now, to be clear, their language programs are not as comprehensive as Rocket's, but they are still very good. Definitely better than Duolingo and others in this value category. The only real negative with Babbel is just that they don't offer the same level of verbal practice that you get with Rocket or even Pimsleur for that matter. It's just a little light on the speaking component. But other than that, Babbel gets very high grades from our team. Their practice exercises and drills are diverse and engaging. Their speech recognition technology is quick and accurate. Their lessons incorporate streamlined grammar content and instruction that's really easy to digest. And their mobile app and digital interface are modern and intuitive. Plus, I really like that their lessons only take around 10 or 15 minutes to complete, making them ideal for busy people just trying to squeeze in their lessons here and there. The Babbel lessons are easy, they're fun, and very manageable. And obviously, like I touched on, one of the biggest selling points with Babbel is that their subscription plans are very affordable. You can sometimes find their plans for as low as $6 or $7 per month, which is an absolute bargain in my opinion. Babbel routinely offers special sales and promos throughout the year, so make sure to check out the description below if you decide to go with them. I'll keep that updated with the best offers out there. Again, you should not have to pay full price. But bottom line, if you want engaging, fast-moving language lessons for a reasonable price, Babbel is going to be your answer. Okay, so next up on the list is Pimsleur. And like Rocket, their language programs are a great choice for auditory learners, since the backbone of their curriculum revolves around interactive audio lessons that feature guided conversations with fluent speakers to really help develop your listening comprehension and conversational skills. Rocket and Pimsleur, in my opinion, are the two best in this regard in the entire industry. Plus, one really nice thing with Pimsleur is that their audio lessons are actually equipped with a special driving mode feature. So if you're a commuter or a road tripper or just find yourself driving a lot, then Pimsleur is a great choice. That way you can kill some time and easily complete lessons while you're on the go. And lastly, I'd like to point out that Pimsleur also offers monthly subscription plans as opposed to lifetime plans like Rocket. So if you want to take things slow and have some flexibility with your language app subscriptions, Pimsleur is going to be the easier and cheaper option to start. Plus, Pimsleur even offers a free 7-day trial period, so you can take their course for a test drive without having to drop a cent. The link to that free trial will be down below in the description for you. I'd give that trial a go if Pimsleur sounds like it could be a good fit for you. But bottom line, think of Pimsleur as a more affordable alternative to Rocket. Their lessons are comparable to Rocket's in several respects, but their language courses overall just aren't quite as well-rounded. Alright, so now that we've covered an affordable option for auditory learners, let's discuss the best choice for visual learners. And for us, that's Rosetta Stone. Not only do the standard Rosetta Stone lessons lean heavily on images and graphics, literally every practice exercise in the program is picture-based, but they also offer supplemental video lessons as well, which are extremely helpful. Compared to all of the other language apps that we've tested, Rosetta Stone is the most visual by a mile. So bottom line with Rosetta, if you're the type of person who tends to grasp new vocabulary through mentally associating newly learned words and phrases with pictures and graphics, then Rosetta Stone is going to be an excellent fit for you. And lastly, taking the number 5 spot on our list is Memrise. And they take the crown for best supplemental language learning tool. In other words, we wouldn't necessarily recommend Memrise as a standalone program, but rather as a nice bonus resource to help augment and fill in the gaps of a Rocket or Pimsleur, say. And we like Memrise for this role for several different reasons. First, the company offers a free plan, which is a big reason why we think it's an excellent supplemental tool. And even if you do want to upgrade to one of their paid plans, it's still extremely affordable. I'm talking around $5 per month, so that makes it a nice add-on. Then second, Memrise is super effective for learning and memorizing new vocabulary. In fact, this is sort of what the company is known for. It's kind of like a digital flashcard app. And dovetailing on that point, reason number 3 is that Memrise incorporates video into its vocabulary drills. They've got these useful little video clips, so like Rosetta Stone, Memrise is a good choice for visual learners. And lastly, I like that Memrise gives you access to user-generated lessons in addition to their own. So basically, you can find super niche content in your target language that matches your specific interests, hobbies, and passions. For example, within the Memrise Spanish program, there's even a bundle of lessons that cover Harry Potter and Star Wars. So you get the picture. At the end of the day, we see Memrise as a fun, low-cost way to complement another language program. Alright, so time for the final verdict. But before I get to that, I should just mention that every single month here at Test Prep Insight, we actually give away a free language learning course to one lucky person. Super simple to enter. Everyone out there is eligible. I'll put all the details down below in the description on how to get entered, but just know it takes like 10 seconds and hey, you never know. You could win a totally free language program from one of the companies that I've talked about here today. Okay, so let's wrap this video up. Which app or program should you choose to learn a new language? Well, the easy answer is that it depends. Mostly on how much money you want to spend and what type of learner you are. I'd say if you're trying to keep things on the cheaper side, then I think Babbel is the clear choice for around $7 per month. It's an awesome app for folks on a budget. However, if money is not an issue and you're more so concerned about the language lessons meshing with your learning style, then I'd go with Pimsleur if you're an auditory learner and Rosetta Stone if you're more of a visual learner. But with that said, if you're just dead serious about learning a new language and you're simply looking for the best overall app or course to help you accomplish that period, then I think Rocket Languages is the way to go. I just think the Rocket courses offer everything you need to reach an intermediate to advanced level of fluency in a new language. They give you interactive simulated conversations, clear and helpful grammar instruction, a diverse set of practice drills and exercises, immediate, accurate speech recognition technology, you name it, they just have it all. Rocket is the complete package. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. I hope this video was helpful and you learned a little something about all these different language learning apps. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and drop me a quick comment below. That would be really appreciated. And again, if you want to see that full detailed written guide that I mentioned earlier in this video, just hop on over to our website. Again, that's testprepinsight.com, or check out the other videos we have on our YouTube channel. We've got a bunch of great content out there. But as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one.